To the latest from the Middle East now, and Qatar says the efforts to stop the Israel-Hamas war and release all of the hostages continues, but a willingness to discuss a ceasefire, that is fading. The Israeli military says today its aircraft targeted several rocket launchers throughout Gaza that were firing into southern Israel. Israel is facing international outrage after its offensive has killed so far more than 17,700 Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. That is according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, which doesn't separate combatant and civilian deaths. The war started after Hamas raided Israel 2 months ago, killing about 1,200 people and taking some 240 hostages. Hamas has been declared a terrorist organization by Canada and many Western nations.
And there are calls for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. It'll be back before the United Nations today. The UN General Assembly is expected to hold a vote on a non-binding ceasefire resolution. It's believed the resolution will pass, but it will largely be symbolic. The U.S. vetoed a similar resolution at the UN Security Council last week.
We think there needs to be more predictability in the South for when humanitarian pauses can take place. There needs to be more predictability in terms of the corridors that that civilians could use to get themselves out of harm's way, and in designated time periods when those are protected. There needs to be more predictability in those same corridors so aid can come in. And with respect to the use of the weapons we provide, and with respect to the use of weapons that we don't provide but that Israel uses on its own, we have been clear in all of our conversations with them that they need to comply with international humanitarian law and the laws of war.
And for the latest developments on the Israel-Hamas war, you can always head to our website, cp24.com.